Water cycle. Water is one of the important resource on the earth. All the living organisms require water for their life. Water plays a major role in the life of all living organisms. For various things or for various purposes, we require water in our day-to-day life. So where do we get water from? So the main source of water is good, rain. Rain is the main source of water. So now let us discuss about water cycle. Water cycle is a series of actions in which water gets evaporated and it reaches to the atmosphere and clouds are formed, and again it reaches to the earth in the form of rain, and again it reaches to the atmosphere. So this is continuous process. This is continuous process. So this is called a water cycle. And moreover, you want to remember one thing: the total amount of water present on this earth is constant. That means ఈ భూమి పైన మీద ఉండే వాటర్ అంతా ఎంత ఉందో ఇప్పుడు అంతే ఉంటుంది ఎప్పటికీ. But it transforms from one form to another form, from one state to another state. State ante Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka gaadu. It's a state, it's a physical state. Example, general water in the form of liquid. So if we freeze the water, it becomes ice. Very good, it becomes ice. So it will be in the solid form. So ice is in solid form. Now again, if we heat the ice, what happens? It becomes liquid. Again further, if you heat liquid, it will become vapor. It becomes vapor, that is in the form of gaseous state. Gaseous state. So water can be seen in three forms, that is a liquid, solid or gas. Gas, liquids, solid. So liquid form is water, gaseous form is water vapor, solid form is ice. So here most of the water on this earth is in the form of polar ice caps. Polar regions lo ice caps like ice రూపంలో ఉంటుంది వాటర్ చాలా భాగం. And most of the water is present in rivers and oceans, lakes. So generally oceans and lakes have a major amount of water, but it is not suitable for us for consumption or anything. So because it is salt water, fresh water availability is very less. So in total, okay, rain is the main source of water. So now water cycle. So all these series of actions together called as a water cycle. వీటన్నిటిని కలిపితేనే water cycle. It is a continuous process. These series of actions together called as a water cycle. And water cycle is a continuous process. There is no starting or ending for this. It continuously. So water continuously evaporates and it continuously transfers into the form of water vapor and reaches to the atmosphere, and again it reaches to the earth in the form of rain. Okay. Now let us see what are the major things that are okay helping in a water cycle. That is first one, evaporation. Or another thing is there, and transpiration. Now let us see about evaporation. Evaporation is nothing but conversion of water to water vapor in the presence of temperature, or when water gets heated. Slowly the temperature of the water increases, and when it reaches to its boiling point, it converts into water vapor. Evaporation is nothing but water to water vapor, water to water vapor at reaching of its boiling point. what is the boiling point of water? The boiling point of water is 100 degrees centigrade. ఎక్కడైనా విన్నారా? Okay, no issue. Remember this. The boiling point of water is 100 degrees centigrade. At this point, the water converts into vapor. Converts into vapor. So, if the temperature of the water increases, it is converted into the vapor. If it decreases, yes, okay. If it decreases, okay, let us discuss about it later. Okay, so this is evaporation. Water to water vapor is called as a evaporation in the presence of where? The presence of heat. Generally, during sunny day, due to the heat of the sun, the water gets evaporated from seas or oceans or any water body. Okay, so in our day-to-day life, we could observe this evaporation process. మనం రోజు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తుంటాం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇఫ్ యూ డ్రై వెట్ క్లాత్స్ ఆఫ్టర్ వాషింగ్, వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్? ఏమవుతుంది? దే విల్ డ్రై అప్, ఎండిపోతాయి. దట్ మీన్స్ ద వాటర్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇన్ the cloths, the water absorbed by the cloths will convert into vapor and it will disappear. అంతే కదమ్మా, బట్టలు అలానే కదా ఆరిపోతున్నాయి. రోజు మనం బట్టలు ఉతికి ఎండేస్తాము, ఎండలో వేస్తాము, ఎండకి ఏమవుతుంది? ఎస్, అవి ఆరిపోతాయి. ద వెట్ క్లాత్ విల్ డ్రై. ఇక్కడ ఏం జరుగుతుంది? ఎవాపరేషన్ జరుగుతుంది. దట్ మీన్స్ ద వాటర్ ఈస్ కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ వాటర్ వేపర్. అక్కడ వాటర్ లేదు, వేపర్ అయిపోయి వెళ్ళిపోయింది. సో గ్యాసెస్ విల్ బి లైట్ ఇన్ వెయిట్. గ్యాసెస్ లైట్ వెయిట్ గా ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి దే విల్ మూవ్ అప్వర్డ్స్ అండ్ రీచెస్ ఇంటూ ద అట్మాస్ఫియర్. అండ్ see here, drying of wet cloths. ఇట్లాగే మనం ఆలోచిస్తే there are so many things. Okay, example, okay, you could see in our day to day life, and we learned about this in drying of food materials. In preservation of food materials, we learned about it. The food materials will be dried, sun dried, so that the moisture in the food materials will be reduced, so that they can be preserved. Drying అనేది కూడా ఒక మెథడ్ అని చెప్పుకున్నాం. So in this process, evaporation is playing a major role in water cycle, because due to evaporation only the water is converted into water cycle. Then see there, what is this transpiration? What is this transpiration? Transpiration is nothing but, so this transpiration is seen in plants. Transpiration is seen in plants. Excess of water will be released by the plants in the form of water vapor through stomata into the atmosphere. Okay, into the atmosphere. This is called as a transpiration. Generally, plants will release excess of water through transpiration, or in the process of photosynthesis also water vapor will be released. Water will be produced and water vapor will be released. Produced water will be sent out in the form of water vapor. That is why even it is a sunny day or even it is summer, if we sit under the tree, it will be cool, because plant is releasing water in the form of water vapor. So the atmosphere will be cool, surrounding temperature will be reduced. water vapor content in the atmosphere increases, and when it is cooled down, it is cooled down, or due to low temperatures, if it cools down, water is converted slowly into water vapor, and cloud cannot hold water. Cloud cannot hold water. So due to gravity, the water droplets will fall from the cloud, and in the form of rain, it is again reached to the earth. Reached to the earth. This is how we get rains. So water from seas and oceans will be evaporated in large quantities, and in మాన్సూన్స్ వినింటాం కదా మనం, మాన్సూన్స్ వచ్చేస్తున్నాయి, వర్షాలు వచ్చేస్తాయి. ఎక్కడి నుంచి వర్షం వచ్చేది? ఎక్కడి నుంచి? అక్కడ క్లౌడ్స్ ఫామ్ అయినవన్నీ డ్యూ టు ఎయిర్ కరెంట్స్, విండ్ కరెంట్స్, ఇటు క్లౌడ్స్ మూవ్ అవుతూ ఇటు వచ్చి ఇక్కడ మనకు వర్షాలు పడతాయి. అది మాన్సూన్స్. విన్నాం కదా మనం మాన్సూన్స్. సో లైక్ దిస్. సో ఈ రెండు దీస్ టూ ప్లేస్ ఏ మేజర్ రోల్ ఇన్ వాటర్ సైకిల్, evaporation and condensation. Okay, evaporation and condensation. So then in some cases, okay, here the process is when the water vapor cools down, it slowly converts into water. But sometimes we will get hailstones, వడగళ్ళు అంటాం, ఐస్ మాదిరి పెడతా అంటది కదా. జనరలీ వాటర్ వేపర్ ఏమవ్వాలా? వాటర్ అవ్వాలా, తర్వాత మళ్ళీ కూల్ అవుతే ఐస్ అవ్వాలా. దట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాసెస్, రైట్? అంతే కదా. కానీ ఇన్ సమ్ కేసెస్, ఆల్ ఆఫ్ ద షడన్, ఇన్ సమ్ కేసెస్ ద వాటర్ వేపర్, ఓకే, fastly converts into ice. It cools down very fast, and the liquid in the air itself, water ga marina water vapor immediate ga em avutundi? Ice. So that is called as a hailstone. దాన్ని ఏమంటున్నాం మనం? hailstone, వడగళ్ళు అంటున్నాం. ఆ లైట్ గా పడింది, దానిని మనం ఏమంటున్నాం? స్నో. స్నో, మంచు పడతా అంటాం. ఇన్ సమ్ కంట్రీస్ స్నో ఫ్లెక్స్ పడతా ఉంటాయి, చూస్తూ ఉంటాం కదా. సో ఇన్ ఎనీ హౌ ఫైనలీ ద వాటర్ ఈస్ రీచ్డ్ టు ద ఎర్త్. అగైన్ మళ్ళా ఏమవుతుంది? అగైన్ ద వాటర్ విచ్ రీచ్డ్ ద ఎర్త్ ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ rain, some of the water will percolate into the soil, okay, some water will run off into the rivers, ponds, lakes, or finally it reaches to the oceans or seas. Final ga malli poi kalisipotayi, and evaporation process is continuous. This is how water converts into water vapor, and again it is converts into the water. So now let us see one thing. Some liquids are there, okay, even at normal temperature they will turn into water vapor, sorry, they will turn into vapor. Can you give an example? Even without heating they will convert into vapor. Yes, what is it? Petrol. It is highly volatile. No, not diesel, it's petrol. It directly transforms into vapors. Okay, నేరుగా వేపర్ అయిపోతుంది. You could observe that. Okay, then condensation can be seen in our day-to-day life in our houses. So if you place any plate on a hot vessel, that means after cooking, if you place any plate or lid on a substance, on a bowl, if you remove that plate, you could see water droplets immediately after lifting that. So the water droplets will fall from that, and in some cases you could see this water vapor or conversion of this water vapor where, like during winter, when you speak or when you talk or when you respire, in winter the temperatures will be less, you could observe smoke like substance in your respiration. Yes, close up ad చూస్తున్నారా? క్లోజ్ అ ప్యాడ్ అంటే అక్కడ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది పేపర్. సో హియర్ ఏంటంటే అవర్ okay respiratory system will convert that water into water vapor to maintain a moisture, so the air which we are releasing out also contains some amount of water vapor. So these are the things. So here one more thing manam gurtu pettukovalsindi, condensation takes place when the temperature is cool. So that is why in the regions where there are more plants, there it will likely to rain or it will rain heavily or most of the rains will occur there, will fall there. ఎందుకు చెట్లు ఎక్కువ ఉన్న చోట వర్షాలు ఎక్కువ పడతాయి, లైక్ ఫారెస్ట్ కావచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ వై ఓకే డూ మోర్ ప్లాంటేషన్స్, రెడ్యూస్ డిఫారెస్టేషన్. ఎందుకు వాట్ ఈస్ ద లింక్ ఈస్ మనం ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పుకున్నాం, ప్లాంట్స్ విల్ పర్ఫార్మ్ ట్రాన్స్పిరేషన్. సో దట్ ఈస్ వై అండర్ ద ప్లాంట్స్ ఓకే ఈవెన్ ఇన్ ద సమ్మర్, హాట్ సమ్మర్ ఇట్ విల్ బి కూల్. చెట్లు నాటితే చల్లగా ఉంటుంది, ఎందుకు? because of this process. So when clouds passes nearby the trees or this area, already the temperature is cool, చల్లగా ఉంది కదా, క్లౌడ్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆ కూలింగ్ కి ఏమవుతుంది, the water vapor will be cooled down and it is condensed and the water vapor turns into the form of water and it reaches to the earth. That is why if you plant more trees we will get more rains. Okay, that is good for environment to avoid droughts. Seen about evaporation and condensation. Now let us see about factors affecting evaporation, factors affecting the rate of evaporation. That is the first thing is temperature. Temperature plays a major role in the rate of evaporation. So if the temperature is high, the evaporation will be more, and if the temperature is less, the evaporation will be less. Temperature ఎక్కువ ఉంటే evaporation ఎక్కువగా జరుగుతుంది, తక్కువ ఉంటే తక్కువగా జరుగుతుంది. Then another factor is surface area of liquids. So surface area, that means, so here we have taken water in a bottle లో వాటర్ తీసుకున్నాం, దాని ఎక్స్పోజర్ కి we have taken water in a plate, దాని ఎక్స్పోజర్ కి చాలా తేడా ఉంటుంది. Here the surface area of exposure is more and here the exposure will be less. If the surface area is more, then the rate of evaporation will be more. Evaporation ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. Then humidity. Humidity is nothing but the amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere is called as humidity. If the humidity is high and high, the evaporation will be less. If humidity is less, the evaporation will be more.